I was supposed to be contestant number 10, but the person in front of me didn't show up. So, like, when I thought contestant number 10 was going up, I was waiting because they had like 3 people waiting in the back before the next contestant went out. And it was like, you're next. And I'm like, okay, you're next. Stand right there. What? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, is what it is. Gotta do showtime. So, you know, I walk out, whatever, do my little. But anyways, back to the end. So they finally go through the whole show, and it was like, yeah, you guys were gonna do a re-audition or whatever. And this time they let people in the audience come and audition, because whoever wanted war got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. You didn't take care of business, somebody else gonna do what you didn't do. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Like, I'm not one of them. Anyways, so like 4 or 5 people come from the audience, and then you got us, 4 or 5 or 6 of us that just stayed, that they told us to stay. I think it was like 4 or 5 of us that they told us to stay because they wanted us to do, they like, nah, y'all, whatever. So they wanted us to do it again. So I'm like, all right, you know. And we go. And everybody sings. And I just have fun with it this time. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, I couldn't really be pressed. I felt like when I first came out, it was the pressure. It was most definitely a lot of pressure that I was feeling. It was like, I was just like, it's time to go. Like, you're not 10 no more, you're 9, so you gotta go now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and me, I'ma go for it. Like, regardless of whatever the case may be, I'ma always go for it. So I'm just like, when I had you, but in a little bit more nervous way, and it sounded a little bit more not, you know what I'm saying? But that's just one of those things that you have to go through as a singer. Like, sometimes if you're stressed or you're super nervous, like, you have to think about your vocal cords, like doom doom doom, like chords of a guitar. You have to think of it of like a rubber band. Like, when you stress and you stretching it, so then when you try to sing, it's like doom, it's like it's not what you want it to be. But who am I? Who am I to stop in the middle of the song? Like, who am I to think I'm gonna continue to do this and punk out now? Finish the song, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hear myself too. It is what it is, though, you know what I'm saying? So, but we go back out there for the last and final pick me, whatever, and I do my song. I'm really telling this story because it's fresh on my mind, and I'm gonna let my sister watch this, because she gonna be wondering what happened. I'll be like, watch my live, because I was telling it straight off the dome. Like, I literally just got home, took my clothes off, and it was just like, let me make a live. But we get up there. This time I sung I heard church bells ring, I heard choir singing, and at this point I'm just like, is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really too in my head about it. I'm just kind of like, period. Like, I ain't gonna sit there and say I was just like super in a professional place. I ain't gonna sit there and say I was super nervous. I wasn't. I was just, at this point, we up here, we got to do it again, sing something. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't super pressed, so. But I was just having more fun with it. I was kind of like laughing and stuff, and I was just kind of like getting more, like, that's the type of growth that I need. I need to know that when I go out there, the only person putting pressure on me is myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need that. So, you know, everything that happens is always God's plan. And I know that at the very end of the day, I'm good. I know at the very end of the day, God got me. I'm taken care of. I can't force nothing. I can only be who I am. I can only just give the love, keep it moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just was kind of like having more fun with it, and I just had fun. And I was just like, you know what? Damn, we got to get out of our own head.